For me, joining the Navy was always about going to sea. A bit of a family thing. My grandfather was in the Navy, and for me it was going to sea, going to that whole sort of romantic notion of going to far distant lands and everything like that. Initially, when you post on board a warship for the first time, you think, my God, it is so small and there are so many people. The trip up there was heading up there was quite. Actually, we were really lucky. It was very, very smooth going. The worst part of it was the first day. We had a lot of people seasick even before we left Sydney Harbour. It was the roughest part of the trip. The whole 6 months was leading Sydney Harbour. Once we got out, we had fantastic conditions heading all the way up to the area of operations. We still had a lot of training to do. Once we set off, we were still going through quite a bit of training for likely events that we were going to encounter up there. My role on board is a communications and information system sailor. We are responsible for all communications, both ship to ship, ship to shore, and shore to ship. So we work on the bridge, we work with flags, we work with flashing light and radios, and we also work with digital communications, satellite communications. Piracy up in that area is a huge problem at the moment. Now, the main shipping channels that lead up through that area into the Gulf of Oman, and Gulf of Aden, we're given a particular area to patrol. And we speak to and communicate with all manner of shipping that goes through our area of patrol. Once we enter the area of operations, our main role was for security patrols and anti-piracy patrols. We're given a specific area to patrol, and we communicate with a lot of the merchant shipping going through the area, making sure that everything's okay, making sure there's no suspicious vessels in the area. We do quite a few boardings as well. It's my role to be communications between the boarding party and the command team on board the ship. With every boarding, you never really know what you're going to get. We board vessels from merchant ships all the way down to small dhows or small dinghies. There is always a potential for danger. There's always a potential for weapons, especially if it's anti-piracy related. But mainly we're searching for drugs, weapons, people smuggling. There's always a potential for danger. Part of my duties on board is to watch keep. So we're either working or sleeping or eating. So and that's 24/7, 7 days a week whenever you're at sea. We call it 7s and 5s. So we do 7 hours on, 7 hours off, 5 hours on, 5 hours off. And it's rotational 24/7. So when you're off watch, we go to the gym. We've got a pretty good gym on board the ship based in the hangar. There's PT sessions run pretty much every afternoon on the flight deck, and you go to the gym. You have a little bit of downtime. Everyone has one of the saving graces on board is a hard drive, which we plug into the TV in the mess, and we've got movies, TV shows that we all watch, and sleep. You can never get enough sleep. The food on board. The food's good. It's mass-produced, as you can imagine, but we were very lucky. We had some very good cooks and some very patient cooks, and we were being supplied quite regularly. At the time, you think, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. But when you get home, you're always thinking about going back to sea again. We're very proud of what we do, and it's reflected when we come home. We're coming home with is fantastic. You've got everyone waiting for you on the wharf, and it's great. And everyone is very, very proud of the deployments they do, whether it be to the MEAO or anywhere else. I'm very proud of what we did up there. Very proud of everything, where we went, all our activities, and every year on Anzac Day, very proud to wear the medals that we got for going over there and deploying to the MEAO.